Sawadee Krab and welcome to another episode here for the Fungal Pod and to MediaProf Reacts 2. And it's a weekly thing by now. I should just make it like a weekly category or something because, well, of course, looking at my notes here, I'm reacting again to social media in this case, and then later also probably to AI. But first, we're reacting to social media because, well, why? Thanks, Elon. Well, first, let's talk about what happens with Twitter. Twitter now announced that they are charging you for the two-factor authentication if you do that via SMS. They will charge you for the SMS. Reason being, they're cheap. They want to make money. Elon said on Twitter that telecommunications providers, so your telco provider, whatever you're using for your phone, they're overcharging and cheating Twitter out of $60 million every year via the two-factor authentication. They're overcharging or whatever they're doing. I don't know. So they say they're going to charge the SMS costs to the user now. Why is it a problem? Well, if you want me to use 2FA, then maybe don't charge me. But the thing is, it's not a big deal because actually two-factor authentication is way more secure and way better if you do it with an authenticator app. Right? So there are authenticator apps by Microsoft, by Google. There are other authenticator apps out there that you could use. So you don't need to use SMS verification. And it's free. Just download the app, then it's free. Right? The app generates a code for you. You log in. You say, okay, log into Twitter. Check the app. Okay, that's the number. Type in the number. Then you're verified. They didn't say that. Why don't you say that? Why don't you say, hey guys, we really want to move everybody to this app-based 2FA, two-factor authentication because it's cheaper for you and it's going to be way more secure. It's way easier. So that's why people just don't know. Especially in the US where it's lots of SMS-based stuff for whatever reason. They don't know because then SMS is the go-to option. And just don't make it the go-to option. I think it's just bad from a communications prof's point of view. It's just bad communication there on Twitter's side again. And Elon Musk, of course, he's not explaining stuff. He's just lashing out at people, right? If you don't agree, blah, blah, blah. Just explain to people why and tell them hey, 2FA via apps is much better. We're trying to push you or move from SMS-based to app-based, blah, blah, blah. Be nice with it. Don't be so aggressive all the time and tell everyone they're stupid just if they don't agree with you. If they're like, why are you charging me money now for my 2FA? And explain things, man. It's a communications platform. God, Elon. Seriously. If you need help with communications, give me a blue check mark and hit me out. What else do we have here? Of course. Yeah, thanks, Elon. So Mark Zuckerberg apparently is a big Elon Musk fan because Mark is like, well, if Elon charges for verification, why should I not charge for verification? So now verified accounts coming to Facebook. You can verify your account on Facebook. It's going to cost you, I think, $11.99 USD if you do it via the web and $13.99 or something like this. I think if you do it via the app, via iOS, or is it $9.99 and $11.99, something along those lines. Great idea, very unique. I mean, I wonder how he came up with the idea. And they use the same reasoning that the Twitter uses, verify yourself to make sure that people know that you're not being impersonated, blah blah. It's yeah, sure, I'm gonna verify myself to face. Frustrating. In the same wake. No, actually, no, it's not in the same week. In the same week, but not in... It's different reasons. Facebook or Meta also announced that you now have broadcast channels on Instagram. I had it for a while, actually. So I guess I was lucky enough to see the better rollout. But now you can set up broadcast channels, which is basically a one-way communication. So you can say, hey, you can join my channel. I'm going to spam you with news. So I joined the Meta channel, of course, to see how it works or how it goes. It's Mark Zuckerberg just sending you news once a week or so. Hey, this week we're going to do this and this, and we're rolling out this and that, and we're doing this verified stuff now. So it's a one-way communication channel. I thought we're past the one-way communication era, but apparently now companies are like, hey, this two-way communication where the user can communicate with us, it's too much. Like, let's go back to propaganda. We want this one-way communication. Like, remember like Second World War, pre-Second World War. That was pretty awesome what the Germans did. Like, let's do some more propaganda. It's easier to control the people with like propaganda when they cannot react. It's much better. Everything up until now was like more engagement, communication, two-way communication. The prosumer, producer, consumer. We can do things together. And now it's like, shut up and just listen to what we have to say. For also just listening, I'm making like faces and giving like thumbs up to Mark because, dude, I mean, we have newsletters and no one really likes newsletters, and so come on. Yeah, great idea. If you like the idea, join my broadcast channel. It's called Media and Society. Well, yeah, so this whole now pay for verification. Give it a month, 2 months. YouTube's going to do the same. Verify your YouTube channel. Because maybe someone could impersonate you with because it's, I don't know, we have deep fakes. I mean, it's easy with AI now, so maybe that's why you should verify yourself so that your YouTube channel where you're talking on it is actually your YouTube channel. Welcome to the age of paid social media. You thought, like up until now, we thought like, hey, okay, if you don't pay for it, you pay for it with your data, right? You're the product. We heard about this term a lot. But now you're the product and you have to pay for it. What in the world? And people are doing it. Just wait until TikTok. When TikTok comes out with like verify your accounts, everybody's going to do it. Promise you. What the I pay for your verification. Why? I use your product and I give you all my data. You know everything I'm doing on my phone, on my laptop, everything. Why would I have to pay for it? Oh, it infuriates me. It makes me so upset. And the problem is, I'm going to talk about this and I'm going to have a follow-up episode on this. I'm going to talk about this in my class on Friday. Friday I have a class called New Media Studies where we discuss new media developments, social media as well, of course, because it's part of the New Media Studies umbrella with my first-year students. So they are first-year university. So they're like 18, 19, maybe 20, around that. I'm guessing 80% will not have a problem with that. And that is kind of like, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm going to follow up. So let's see, maybe the guys, you guys, like not the guys, the students, guys, girls, everything in between, maybe you, my students, are watching and you prove me wrong on Friday. Let's see. But I'm pretty sure there's not much. I know. No one really rallying against it. I didn't see any outcry about the Meta thing. Maybe it's because no one's using Facebook anymore. But yeah, so I think that this is right now the start of the age of paid social media, and you gotta have to think about like what social media are you going to pay for. Are they going to ask you to pay for maybe just the first step? The second step is you can download the app, but then you have to pay to actually, I don't know, see it without ads, for example, right? And people might actually do it. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts. I mean, this pay to not see ads, it's Twitter Blue basically. I'm sure other companies are going to implement that too. I wonder if that's also a thing on Facebook. Actually, I didn't read it. If I verify, will I not see those stupid ads on my Facebook feed anymore? If that broadcast channel that Meta has would allow comments, I could have asked that. But hey, it's just one-way communication, so I couldn't. Let me know what you think about those broadcast channels, about verified Meta accounts, Facebook accounts. Do you think TikTok and other social networks are going to do the same? Will people do it? Will people give them more money? Or will we eventually build or start a resilience and a rebellion and create different channels, stop using social media or whatever? Let me know your thoughts. Until then, don't forget, like, share, subscribe this podcast, rate it if possible. It would really help to reach a wider audience. If you have any suggestions, funkitpod@gmail.com or @funkitpod on all social networks. Until then, stay safe, take care. We'll talk soon. Sawadee Kap.